Have you heard the news? We're running the feature race on a Friday for the only time this season. Welcome to Monaco. As F1 takes its traditional rest day, the Principality now belongs to Formula 2 and round 4 of the 2019 FIA Championship. Here we go. Underway. 3, 4, 5 red lights in Monaco. And the feature race is underway. Good getaway for De Vries. He'll lead into turn 1. Sets a camera immediately up into 3rd. Past Schumacher. Hubert is looking to go up as well into 4th. He'll get through. Car off the road is Artem Markelov. Cut in the corner. He wasn't the only one, was he? But it's De Vries with the getaway that he really craved. And Schumacher and Hubert. Remember De Vries and Giotto on the similar tyre. Let's review the race start then. Schumacher just getting an absolute mountain of wheel spin. Sean Gelael was the driver who was disadvantaged. Schumacher with the yellow crash helmet there. Hubert taking advantage, roaring past. And these two would do battle again. Artem Markelov deciding that he wasn't really interested in taking Sander Vogt on the racing line. On board with Schumacher, knows he's in an immediate fight. Squeeze to the outside, nothing you can do there. Squeezed tightly, but these two are racing up the hill. Watch well for come back to him right now. Got a huge pace advantage over Hubert. De Vries and Schumacher thinking about the move. He's got the inside line, trying to make the pass work, and he'll get it completed. Made that one work, and now he has 4th position. This is what it looked like on board. And that was due to it affecting the race result here. In fact, back in 2015. Front runners of Alexander Albon, who was with the Dams team. The Dams team you're looking at right now. And Markelov, real disappointment, that time penalty for him, because he just seems to be in a much better situation right now. Tatiana Calderon penalised for leaving the track at turn number 1, and they will argue with the stewards all day long. It won't change the fact that they've all got time penalties. So Delatraz has come into the pits. He's not the only one. Nicholas Latifi as well. And Schumacher quite plainly needs something to happen. But this is a circuit where something can happen very, very easily. Aitken trying to go around the outside of the Raskas. A brave driver to try that. And he is using all of the road a little bit more. So 1 MP on the defence. Aitken weaving, bobbing, darting, trying desperately to get past, and now it's going to be about traction. Raghunathan gets his elbows out once again, and Aitken will be so frustrated. Soft tyres. Giotto's got the gap down to 10 Mark. And this was Artem Markelov in the other MP car. Mistake for Boccolacci, does manage to keep it out of the tyres, but opens the door for the Russian, who says thank you very much. They are at the same stage of their races. They have both made 1 pit stop. The championship leader against the young pretender. The rookie of Schumacher up against the experience of Latifi. And Latifi going for it at the hairpin. That could be contact. It is contact. And Latifi nudges him, and somehow they both get away with a moment that could have ended both of their races. Ahead of Carlin, Calderon, Schumacher and Delatraz. Delatraz, who was on the podium 1 year ago. Schumacher thinking about it, and contact with Tatiana Calderon, and that will block the track. That will force, at the very least, a virtual safety car. Oh, it will block the track for everyone. Well, Schumacher and Latifi had this earlier in the race, and now we are surely going to need a red flag on lap number 20. We've got a blocked track, and the marshals have been deployed. Understandably, we've got a red flag. Schumacher hitting Calderon, trying to overtake at Raskas, and the race neutralised on lap number 20, and Nick De Vries' 5.9 second lead evaporates just, and so this is the reason why.
So he goes through a gap on the inside. There's a bit of a normal move, but it was a little bit too late, and Tatiana, she couldn't see that he was going down the inside there. But the thing that's caught him out there is that Tatiana's gone for quite a wide and late apex into the Raskas, which you can do. And that's what has given Mick the idea to go down the inside, but it was just too late, and that was quite a hefty. And yeah, he's once again weaving around behind De Vries. De Vries seems to be quite calm there. He's not doing the same.
Past the corner where all the trouble started under the red flag. We're racing again on the streets of Monaco, and you can see that Giotto with an enormous moment of oversteer as he tried to get the power down. He's struggling to warm up, and De Vries will sprint clear. And they're quite strung out, aren't they, as they go over the line. De Vries pair, both running a 22.7. This was the incident I was referring to when it was close to contact. Wasn't that close to contact, only saw the end of that out of the window. And that was Raghunathan and Schumacher. Schumacher scraping the barrier there.
Yeah.
Here is the race leader. There's a car deep there into the hairpin. And that recovering working for him so far today. Down we go. He was trying to move on Hubert. Once again, squeezed to the curb. And this time just about gets away with it without any damage.
The move was on. The move was on, but Hubert just, it's a dangerous game to play that. We've seen cars collect each other. There's contact.
Hubert! Well, it
How
looked
did he
like
get
it
away
was going to
from
be
that?
contact. Marginally ahead, just 0.04 of a second ahead of the lap time that Nick De Vries posted last time around. There we are, you see the graphic on your screen displaying that. Matsushita
running straight on as well through the chicane just now.
And you did
No,
that's Nicholas Latifi making the move. We're on board with the driver, the championship leader.
That's exactly what I said. You have to surprise the guy in front of you. Anthony Moog to the last corner. Oh, what do you got here?
Oh, contact there. That's Nicholas Latifi very close to in the wall. And he is now back behind Hubert.
Dangerous running around in the car with it. Here we're going to see. So
Latifi attacking Galeo.
Oh, it's even worse than the Schumacher incident. He's going to get a penalty for that.
And then...
Too late. Just too late.
So he made the move on Hubert at the chicane. And then this is not a corner to try and overtake today. On board with Latifi.
I mean, you could see he thought about backing out. The gap was kind of half there. You can see why he was tempted
after incident, and that's a damaged front wing for Sean Galeo. Does he know about it? Because he can easily find himself in the wall at Saint-Devot. Latifi gets back through, and Sean Galeo will have to return and
defend on the inside if he doesn't.
So
I'll be very surprised, but...
Oh, he's thinking about it again.
Too late, is it? Too late? He's going to go straight.
Make the chicane.
He's got to give it back. He's got to give it back. Come on.
And he knows it. Feathering out the throttle in the move. Well, his team deciding for him to make the move. This was Latifi trying to pull off the move for a second time today.
That was too late compared to his first attempt. And actually, interestingly, Hubert went wide as well.
But I guess moments time. We have 8 minutes of racing still to go.
Now, they had that 3.8 second advantage, so the guys can afford to take their time a little bit. It's fine. They just got to keep cool. The car moves a bit on the jacks, doesn't it?
Infringements will be investigated after the race.
Oh, this is what happened.
Giotto!
He hit the wall on the inside, touched that barrier, completely put him off track.
Oh.
That was a close one.
Could so easily be flipped up.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And
here we are on board.
His suspension and then end up in the wall on the right-hand side. But yeah,
considerably. And we've got Jack Aitken into the wall at the hairpin.
And a car travelling past us, Alex.
And that's Correa into the wall as well, further on in the lap. So Aitken hits the Armco at the hairpin. Correa has torn off the front wing.
Oh, he was just taken out, completely hit from behind, and nothing he could do.
Anytime
soon. No, I don't think so. They had a bit of a battle early on, but that's why De Vries had to pit as well when he did. Here it is. Oh, he's just gone over the curb and then caught the car in a bad way. Hit that yellow curb. So he doesn't touch the barrier on the right-hand side. He just throws the car over the yellow curb too much. He
will wipe the sweat from his brow if he can do 2 more miles of this circuit. He had to deal with a lot today, but he's seen it all off, and now he can coast across the line to win on the streets of Monte Carlo. Nick De Vries takes ART to the top step of the podium, and he's a 6-time winner. So let's tell you the race result, because it was very much in the balance for a while there. But Nick De Vries climbing to the top step ahead of Luca Giotto, both of them clawing back points on Nicholas Latifi. Another podium for Matsushita. And Sergio Sette Camera still can't get back to the rostrum. Disappointed with 4th. Super performance from Dorian Boccolacci in the barriers yesterday. 5th today. Zhu was a strong 6th. Then Markelov will be on the front row tomorrow alongside Louis Delatraz. Final points, Hubert and Boschop. And then came Nikita Mazepin in 11th ahead of Giuliano Alesi, still the championship.